Thank you, Mr. President. Let me just thank first Senator Krueger for her tireless work and effort on this bill, Senator Savino for her work on the medical program. You know, I remember June 19th, June 20th, 2019, when we passed the decriminalization of marijuana. And it was the 5-year anniversary of the medical program. And every time we've done some incremental work, but today we've achieved greatness, in my opinion. In addition to Senator Krueger and Senator Savino, I want to thank our great leader. I want to thank all of the advocates. I want to thank Cassandra Frederique and Chris Alexander, who lobbied me actually for a ceiling bill when we were in the minority. Who would have thought that we would have made it this far? So we think about these things, about justice, inequity, and fairness. And it's about doing the right thing because, as you can tell, Mr. President, well, not you can tell, I'm going to tell you, I am a member of the Never Tried It Caucus. But even though I'm a member of the Never Tried It Caucus, I think about the inequity and the injustice and the fairness about the arrests that's happened. We've heard things about 68-1 black arrests versus white arrests in Buffalo. We've heard things about, in the fourth quarter of 2020, 149 arrests in New York City. Of those, 80 were black, 6 were white. I think about Tupac when he said, I still see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? There's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. There's a war on poverty, but they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And we think about this Dixonian war on drugs, where it's been admitted that there was a war on drugs to intentionally divide the black community, and now we finally are looking to get a piece of the pie. But most importantly, that piece of the pie, economic sustenance. 40% going into social equity. 40% going into education, making sure that, as Senator Krueger has said, she's not espousing the use of it, but she is making sure that the money goes to where it needs to go. And that's so critical. You know, we talk about the phrasing of impact, and we talk about a gateway, this being a gateway drug. Mr. President, for so long, the gate has been locked for people in communities of color. We have not been able to access the pathway. The gateway will be open, cooperative economics, all of these things that we have been deprived of in the state of New York relating to the unequal and unjust enforcement of marijuana and cannabis in the state will end with this bill. I proudly vote aye, Mr. President.